No, I'm not tired.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, Sheldon said it's the most exhausted he's seen a defense core in his time in the NHL, just because you guys are playing more minutes. It's a 5-man rotation.
well, yeah,
Do
no.
you feel it at all in your legs?
I mean, well, yeah, you do, but you feel it every game. But I mean, you want to be out there, you want to be playing as much as possible, and you ask any player, that's how it goes. But yeah, I would say you're tired.
So I know you've been kind of focusing on defense. You're happy with that. What's the key for you getting the offense going?
Yeah, a little chat with Reno today too, the D coach. I mean, I think obviously I want to get more shot attempts. I want to get more involved offensively, but at the same time, like what I struggled with before is trying to do too much and chase the game, and I don't think I have done that. But at the same time, I have to be wise with when I'm taking the shots, not have them blocked. Get more involved in the O-zone with maybe give and go and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think it will come. It's just a matter of getting more comfortable with it and getting that, see the different situation where you can do it and read off the other people on the ice as well.
What is the key to hitting shots?
Well, I think every team in the league and every player in the league is so good at blocking shots now. It's totally different from when I first came in the league 10 years ago. The way you defend now and block shots and all that. But yeah, I think obviously you want to get it through the first layer, but then there's like 2-3 more layers that you have to get it by. So just being aware with when you can take those shots and even being able to get it all the way down there to create rebounds and chaos and second scoring chances.
What's it going to be to get McCabe back?
No, it's big. He's obviously big, strong, good defenseman, good on his skates. Can skate very well and physical and all that. So no, that's going to be big.
You've got a stretch there, as you were saying earlier, down to 5 guys. A lot of guys.
Yeah.
Finish with 6 regulars is going to be big.
Yeah. I mean, injuries and stuff happens all the time. It's a matter of who has to step up.
What exactly happened? Was just hoping you should just kind of
Yeah, first time in my career. Felt my groin a little bit, and luckily it's not too severe, so it was nice to get out there with the fellas today.
How's it just starting to feel injured?
Just taking it day by day.
Is it just a feel thing at this point? Like when you're out there doing like return to play skates and stuff like
Yeah, just strength and comfort for sure.
Have you ever, sorry if you're asked this before, have you ever had an injury like this? Okay, how tough is it early in the season trying to get up to speed to deal with an injury like this?
Yeah, we have a great staff here. They're taking great care of me. So, like I said, just trying to just taking it day by day and continue to improve.
What have you been able to observe away from the ice?
Yeah, I mean, we've had stretches of great play, and watching that Boston game was a really fast-paced game. And last night, it's we'd get one back and then we kind of give it up right away. So just a little inconsistent at times, but guys are certainly battling.
What goes through your mind when you go through what you go through, and you see Timothy go down in that game in Boston? Which do you kind of just focus on you for recovery, but also kind of wanted to get back?
Yeah, I mean, injuries are tough. They're part of this game. You got to deal with them when they come, and you got to be smart about them when they come. So yeah, it's tough to lose Lily, and trust me, I'm chomping at the bit to get back out there.
How many days have you been on the ice? We weren't here. You might have skated on that Thursday.
Yeah, I've been out here. I've been out for a few times. Yeah.
What's the feel on the line today, and what do you think you guys can accomplish together?
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, Yardy and I have played a little bit together, and I mean, Homer was making a lot of plays too. So I think the chemistry's there. We just got to find a way to keep it simple, and once we get a couple of good shifts in their zone and in our zone as well, we can kind of build on it and use that momentum and hopefully generate some confidence as a group.
For you, what's the key to getting the offense going?
Just staying with it, man. Just keep chipping away at that rock. Eventually, it's going to break, you know. So it's kind of where we're at, and definitely not going to change some of the adjustments defensively that we made. I think we've cleaned that up quite a bit. So while doing that, finding a way to contribute offensively is the trick, right? So just gotta stay with it, man.
Are you superstitious at all? Do you change anything off the ice, or
No.
keep going? No.
No, not at all.
Okay. How do you manage frustration? I know how badly you want to contribute, obviously. And happy.
Man, Listen, I think frustration is just one of those words that can be spun off a little bit too much. And I mean, hey, if you're getting frustrated 10 games in because you haven't done X or Y or Z, I mean, probably shouldn't be in the NHL. So, like I said, there's always stuff that you can focus on. There's pros and cons, and right now we're playing good defensively. But as a whole, I think everyone can be better, and certainly I'm definitely part of that group. And want to just keep striving to get that every single day.
What do you take into tomorrow's game, knowing that you guys came back and played well in Tampa last time?
It's a great test. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we're playing at this rate. We're in a situation where we're hungry to get things back on track, and we're getting to everyone, so ready to go.
What did you like about how the team played it down in Tampa?
Yeah, that's a long time ago, but kind of irrelevant going into tomorrow. But it's a good group, good test, and looking forward to match their work ethic and I mean, compete every single shift. Like I said earlier, we're going to need everyone and to get this ship going in the right direction, and looking forward to the challenge.
How different is the field center versus wing?
A lot more speed up the middle for sure, so hopefully that'll help carry over into some offensive upside for sure, but still got to be aware in the rebound and the track and whatnot, and looking forward to it.
You bounced around pretty much every forward position there is pretty consistently. Is it easier one way or the other, like to go wing to center, center to wing, or is it just all the same?
At this point in my career, man, I think I told you to start. I'll play left wing, right wing, center, whatever you need me to play, and it's all for the better of the team. So if that's what Keefe feels is best for our group, then I'm ready to do that.
What is the sense of urgency you feel in the group? Winless in 4. I know it's still relatively early, but it gets late quickly. So what's the sense of urgency you're feeling in this group?
Absolutely. I mean, this is where we got to figure it out. You want to nip in the butt pretty quick, and you don't want to, let this 4-game slide turn into 5, turn into 6, whatever it is. So stop it right now, and I think, like I said, it's going to take everyone in this room, 4 lines. All 60 and both goaltenders. So we got the group in here. We believe in one another, and a great practice today. I think everyone was executing on a high level, was working hard, and good meeting, and everyone's fresh and ready to go. So positive mindset, and no one's feeling sorry for ourselves in here. No one's, pointing the finger. Everyone's taking accountability for one another, and we're looking forward to that tomorrow.
You got a good run with Knies there. What do you think you can bring with Austin?
Yeah, big body. Obviously, he can skate and he can score. So I'm sure he'll do great with those two guys.
What are those post-practice sessions like when you're out there with John? What do you get out of that?
Just extra reps, extra puck touches. It's good to learn from the best players here, and just kind of watch them how they take their reps. It's good for me to kind of just be around it, see it, and try to take advantage of it.
What do you notice when you see John take those reps?
Just notice how hard he works. The extra mile he goes, on a detail he puts into his work and his craft to just get a little bit better. And so I take kind of take notes about that. And it's pretty awesome to see how much he just takes care of himself and how detailed he is.
You were working with Keefe a little bit too. What has he meant for you since the start of this year?
Yeah, I think he has a good offensive mind. I think he's been helping me out through the season to just make better plays, make simple plays, and it's always good to have someone just an extra eyes on you during the game that can help you in situations just like that.
Dynamic players such as yourself make simple plays that would be counterintuitive sometimes, but he's trying to obviously simplify your game at times and that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, of course. I think obviously I'm still getting used to the NHL lifestyle, and so I think just the more I can kind of take in and learn from guys like him, it's just only going to make me better. So.
What was it feel today at practice with Austin and Mitch?
It was good. It was really good. It's a privilege to play with those two. Obviously, they're incredible players. So I'm excited about them. I'm really happy to be there, and I'm just going to help them as much as I can. What
do you remember about playing with Austin in the playoffs last year? What worked between you two?
Yeah, I think I think we both skate well and love the forecheck, and I think we have a lot of tenacity, and I think he has a lot of playmaking ability, and I just kind of find myself around the net a lot of times. So it's I think that works well.
How do you feel it's been going for you now that you've been up for 10 games? It's kind of about the same as your tenure season.
Yeah, I think I just want to find a little more consistency in playing well, playing to my strengths. I think I have a few strands there that were good. I strung a few games that were pretty pretty good for me. And but I got to keep that consistent every game. Every time I show up, I think I want to be a dominant player and be physical out there and take it to the net and kind of have some poise with the puck. But I think that's kind of been lacking in my game, and I think I just need to do that a little more often now.
How do you manage frustration? You're an offensive guy. You like to see the puck go in. You had that game in Tampa, but it hasn't been happening consistently.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been getting the looks. I just think they need a pounce, and I'm just going to keep working at it. I think I just need to work a little bit harder and find a bounce here and there. But I just work a little bit harder. I think it's going to come for me.
Pardon your pun, but you hope lightning strikes twice in terms of how you finished that game and the way the team finished, forced OT and won.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'd want to do it in a little bit of a better fashion. I think we're just excited to get another opportunity to play and kind of just recover from that loss and try to find our game quickly.
John was saying that might have been the longest road trip you guys went on earlier this season that he's had in his whole career, and you're playing so much this coming week. Like, what's the grind been like for you?
Yeah, it's all new to me. I thought every road trip was like that. So I don't know. It's been a lot of fun. It's exciting. I wake up every day and get to say that I play in the NHL. It's pretty awesome. So I just kind of take it day by day and learn from a lot of these guys that have been here for 3 years, so it's nice. It's just nice to be a part of the group.
Did it have a different feel when you just went to Boston for one game and came back? Did it have a different feel when you just went to Boston for one game to come back? Because every other time you're either stay in the city or kind of on the road for a longer period of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the first. Yeah, I mean, that's you're completely right. It was a little weird, kind of getting on the plane, spending one night and then getting right back on the plane to get home. But I think it's fun. I love playing in different arenas and in front of different crowds, playing different teams. It's always fun for me. So I'm excited to play road games, but I'm happy that we have this home stretch here before we go to Sweden.
So you throw your kind of head back like, oh man, after the power play goal goes in, what was the breakdown there for you guys?
When we were shorthanded.
Yeah, like when they got the power play goal there.
Yeah, I just think we needed to kind of get the puck out of his hands early there on the forecheck, and I didn't think we did a good job of that. And then kind of gave him an easy route into the zone, and I think that's what was frustrating is that we could have got it out of his hands, and I think it would have been the play would have been dead. But we kind of let him play with it, and obviously they have a ton of skill, and they took a shot, and luckily it bounced for them. But I think we got to clean that kind of stuff up.
Sheldon, what are you looking to get from the changes to the forward group that you made today?
Well, we're obviously looking to get more from our entire group, throughout the lineup. So timing is right here with us having a practice day. It feels like it's been a while since we've had opportunity to really change some things and get some practice reps in. Between that and with what's happening with our group here of late, timing is right to work on some different things.
What have you seen from Knies this season, and what do you hope you might unlock with him in that spot beside Oscar and Mitch?
I think what I've seen is he's still adjusting to the league. He's still learning the league. He's still learning the level of competition. He's learning about the schedule and the demands of the schedule. The rhythm of the NHL is far different than anything else. He's experienced. Built playoffs, and what he went through there was, certainly a good way for him to kind of get a crash course on it. But it's still different, even in this, where you're bouncing around from city to city. We had, if you included our home game coming off of the road trip, I think we were 7 games in 7 different cities in that stretch, and that in itself for young players is a lot to manage. But so I think he's just adjusting both to the lifestyle and to the game itself. But he's still shown great glimpses of what he's capable of. Obviously, we saw it in Tampa. But even within each game, he has good moments in each game. We're just looking for it to, really come together and fall into place in terms of his offensive game and just the finer details that come with it all.
What can Domi provide on that line up the middle, especially the slot?
Well, we wanted to get him some reps in the middle here in practice today, just so we have that option. He's played lots of center through his time in the league, and for us, it's seeing if he getting the puck in the middle of the ice offensively can kind of help push that line. Obviously, having a little more offensive push to the line itself and getting him unlocked, I think, as an offensive driver of the group would be an important thing for us. So it's really about that, and it's one thing we haven't worked through yet here, whether it's camp or preseason or the early going here. He hasn't gotten the practice reps. I have used him. He's played shifts at center, I think, in every game this season. They're sort of subtle. They're usually coming at the end of power plays or penalty kills and stuff like that, and he's done a pretty good job of it on the fly, but he hasn't had the practice reps, and wanted to make sure he got that today.
Do you anticipate McCabe being ready tomorrow and maintenance day for Gio?
Yeah, with Gio, I'd call it a recovery day more so than a maintenance day. He'll be fine and good to go for tomorrow. McCabe got through practice today without a hesitation, but with his type of injury, it'll be really all about how he responds and feels tomorrow. So I don't suspect we'll know on him probably certainly the morning, maybe even closer to the game, just to make sure that everything looks good and he's responding well. But it was a really encouraging sign to have him out there today.
With Gio, was that the minutes or was that the blocked shots or maybe a combination of both?
Yeah, he's got nothing to do with any sort of injury. It's just managing his minutes and workload, and we're going to need him a lot again tomorrow. So he loves his morning skates, and we won't have one, so he would have been on the ice probably for both. So we'll give him one off today.
What have you liked about William Lagesson as he's jumped in here?
He's just been solid, I guess, would be the biggest thing to say. He's done a really nice job. We've used him on the right, on the left. We've used him 5-on-5, penalty kill when we needed to. He's been really good. It's been obviously important for us with the injuries that we have and what we're going through. So he should feel really good about it. And I know Mike Van Ryn's got some confidence in him that he's earned through his time here. So that's been a real positive for us.
What's the key for Klingberg to get more shots through?
Probably make decisions quicker. And probably distribute the puck quicker at the same time. It's not always about the shot. Sometimes if you move it quicker, you'll end up getting it back, and there's a little bit more real estate for you to get it through. Some room opens up. So it's just kind of finding that balance and finding his rhythm with the group.
How do you think he's handled some of the improvements you've looked from him defensively?
I think he's handled it well. He's worked really hard. He's got a number of things he can continue to get better at, but he and Mike Van Ryn spent a lot of time talking about his game, talking about what he'd been through before he got here, and then just working through each day, trying not to overwhelm him, but still at the same time knowing that there's still lots of potential for his game to continue to improve, to get him back into working towards being the player that he believes he can be, we believe he can be, and what he has been in the league previously. It's been some time since he's gotten there, and we're probably asking a lot of all of our defense right now with the injuries we have, but there's a great opportunity there at the same time. So be excited about that and continue to work at it.